evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started.
It's a promising position, and that could well leave a mark. Played back in.
Gordon! He's delivered all right!
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
After 9 minutes is number 10.
Crystal Palace finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Klein. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide.
Lovely feet.
Hughes. Mateta receives it in a good position here. And here's Nketiah. And here's Mateta. Mateta! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nketiah, chance, surely! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 18 minutes is
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Klein just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Richards is there, and he can get that clear. Lacroix tries to clear. Ball is over the line. And here's Murphy.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Looking for the run. So what can they make of this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bruno Guimaraes. Yeremy Pino. Nketiah. And here's Mateta. Wharton. Oh, good spread. And here's Wharton. Spread out to the left. Wharton
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
He's picked his way through. Tries to cross. And he's cut it out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Pino. Looking for options for movement.
And he's away.
Tonali. Newcastle upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Nketiah providing an outlet on that flank. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Now it's Pino. Turns and goes back. And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Tonali. And it's Miley. Murphy, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Miley. Bruno Guimaraes.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Bruno Guimaraes. Murphy. Gehi simply refused to be outdone there. Gehi goes on a run down the left wing.
There will be 1 minute
Now,
at a
can
time.
they get him away? And it's Hughes. Hughes! And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Mitchell gets it clear. Newcastle have reclaimed it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Jeremy Pino. He is through here. Now it's Mateta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Murphy. That pass has been well intercepted. That's headed upfield. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Crystal Palace get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Jacob Murphy. Aims beyond the defence. Miley. Oh, well played, well played. Jeremy Pino.
The attendance for this match was
Hughes.
28,997.
Now it's Nketiah. Great vision. Klein looking to run onto it. Brilliantly cut out. Bruno Guimaraes gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. That's tidy. He's had it taken off him. Pino. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Gordon. Henderson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Newcastle do have a chance to counter here. Wharton. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Hall. Looking to play him in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Number 67.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
On the field, number 21.
He is starved of
Number
space and
37.
time. Bruno Guimaraes. And Murphy. And here's Gordon. No, that's been intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Wharton. Oh, just skips past his man. And the shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
After
Well, from the
80
moment he
minutes
got
is
involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
Number 20.
Terrific.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very
Substitution
willing,
on the
though,
field.
not quite able.
Number 23.
So the lead
Jacob
now is
Murphy.
2.
Coming
Well, I
on the
think it's
field
just the
is
reward for their application.
number
They
9,
played with great
Rizzo.
courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gordon. Klein. And here's Nketiah. And here's Mateta. Can he finish? Fantastic from Jean-Philippe Mateta! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
After 88 minutes is
Oh, one moment you're in
number
possession,
14.
the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again.
There will be 3 minutes.
Goes for a shot! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yehi. And it's Mitchell. So that's it. It is all over. Crystal Palace have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and